Oh, hey, welcome in, Lizette. Yeah, I call it the shiny hunting pipe organ. I essentially have like these risers, and I tape them down so it's all individual consoles. Here, let me take up my headphone. I was watching a video while I was waiting. It's essentially just, here, let me get rid of this second microphone. Or turn it down. There we go. The second mic's just there so I can, hear the game sounds. Essentially a phase. So my target is that pink sloth in the corner there, Slakoth. And I just got my 9th shiny that wasn't Slakoth. So any shiny I get that's not the one that's my target is considered a phase. But this hunt is an old hunt. I started this like years and years ago, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta get this one done. There's my target right there. And then these four down here are a different game. It's called the Friend Safari, where there are higher shiny odds. So maybe we'll get one down here. Hopefully we can get a shiny live. That would be really fun. Also, there's my Rescue Miracle trash can. But yeah, this is a lot more intense than Pokemon Go. Yeah. But yeah, basically just run around in the grass, get encounters. If it's not shiny, I run. And then I have my counter here of how many encounters I've gotten. Come on, buddy. There we go. This one here is the one that I fixed, so the bottom screen doesn't touch, so I have to do another way of running. How are you doing today, Lizette? Trying to keep busy so don't fall asleep. Alright, I'll be as entertaining as physically possible. I feel that, though. I was like, I'm gonna wake up early today and take a shower, and then I went to sleep until my alarm to get ready for stream. Because that's just how I be sometimes. I have my, little plushies of Shroomish and Breloom as luck. Oh, look, 2 of them. That's pretty crazy. Trying to get a shiny Slakoth no matter which game then? Yes, yes. So, technically speaking, these are all the same save file. I use Homebrew to copy it onto each cartridge, but yeah, whichever game gets it, I will then save that game and then copy that file onto my other cartridges. This is technically the same save file. Same with this one down here. This is my Pokemon X save. And anytime I get a shiny, I back up my save. I actually just posted a video today of getting a shiny, like half an hour before stream happened, if you want to see what it looks like when I get a shiny. But hopefully we'll get one during the stream. But yeah, it just makes it faster to multi-hunt, because doing one at a time, it's like way too long to single hunt. Because the odds for a shiny in these 8 games are 1 in 4096. And we're currently at 1624. Yes, it is a lot. I used to shiny hunt a lot more before New Horizons came out. And then once New Horizons came out, I stopped doing it for a while. My shiny hunting Instagram actually has more followers than any other Instagram page I have. And I don't post there very much, I feel bad. Okay, nothing at the Friend Safari. But yeah, it's very like it's basically just like rolling RNG. And I have ×8 instead of ×1. And I got this really cool ring light setup. I don't have the light on it, but it has like a phone stand, so I'm recording with my phone. And it goes to my streaming software. I joke it's like playing the piano. But yeah, I collected these consoles. Most of them are used from eBay. Yes, it's a special rare one. So the shinies are a completely different color palette. Like you can see the color in the corner on the counter. So normal Slakoth is a brown, and shiny Slakoth is that nice purple. And when it shows up into battle, it sparkles. So it's basically just like finding an albino version of an animal in real life, but it sparkles. And because they're so rare, it's just like cool to have. And I only really hunt ones that I really want. The reason I'm hunting Slakoth is I did a what's called a Dream Team quest, where you start a new file and you shiny hunt for all of your team. And I got a Slakoth, but the file didn't get saved. So I'm reclaiming this Slakoth from that hunt. It looks like playing piano, which is why I wouldn't be able to do this either. I mean, I'm not a good pianist and I can do this. I had to learn piano for my music degree, but I was not very good at piano. But I was also not in the right place to be in college, but I was anyway, so... It's not that bad. I mean, I've seen people with weirder setups than me. If you could believe that. Yeah, I know, that's... When did I start this? I would look, but it's on my phone, and my phone is literally recording right now. But, this is phase 10, so I've gotten 9 shinies that were not Slakoth. Oh, You know, tiny hands... I just have really long fingers. I have small hands. What's something that I can use for scale here? That would make sense. I wish I had a banana. I don't know, what would work? Like, this is just one of those fan things. My hands are not that big. I just have really long fingers. The most I can do on a piano is probably a ninth. I can't do any more than a ninth. I have small hands but long fingers. It's really good for violin though. I have a Galaxy S24 Plus and my hand and fingers are smaller than it. Oh wow. I mean, it do be how it be. Always forget that one. That one has a broken bottom screen. It's not broken, it's just disconnected, and I haven't felt like opening up that console again. I already fixed the top screen. I don't want to reattach the touch screen. I can't remember what model of iPhone I have. I got it last year? Ooh, a Slakoth up there. Another Slakoth. Okay. The last time I was hunting, I got a shiny Talo within like 20 minutes of hunting, and I accidentally killed it. So let's hope I don't do that today. I doubt I will. I'm not as tired as I was when I was hunting last. I'm still surprised that the Friend Safari games down here haven't popped yet, because they have a much smaller rate of getting shinies. I think it's like 1 in 500 something. Yeah. Rip in peace to that Talo. I have the video up on my channel. It released a half hour before stream started. I already have like a ton of shiny Talo though. Oop. Dang it. Hold on a second, I need to put my headphones down because I need to get a charger on that DS at the top. There we go. I have chargers for pretty much all of these guys, so I can hunt for a while. Oh, wow, that one's still going, huh? There we go. Any plans for you today, Lizette, or just chillin'? On a separate note, I've been tasked with finding paint for my spawn, but I found my violin. I totally thought I gave it to my niece. Oh, cool. I'm glad you found it. The last time I gave a violin to a family member, it was in a house with my tons of cousins, and it was destroyed, so I'm glad it's safe. I'm not that I'm saying your niece would do that, but that's cool that you found your violin. Is it full size, or is it like a smaller one? My plans are to chill like a villain until I can go into gremlin mode to play Fields of Mystery. Nice. I've heard that one's really fun. I haven't really gotten into the Stardew like yet. Yeah, it is, but I'm also not surprised. That house was utter chaos. Like, lots of kids, and they were all crazy. But obviously it was a violin I wasn't using anymore, so... Mine's a full size. It's the only one I've ever had, and I got it in 7th or 8th grade. That makes sense. Yeah. Because I started when I was 4, so I had like a quarter size starting out. And then I slowly made my way up to full size. Man, can I get a Pink's Feel? That'd be nice. I quite like Mystria, and I want to marry the mean guy who hurt my feelings because he wouldn't wish me happy birthday in game. Oh no, he's a project. It's the project. I had a former coworker that I still talk to, and she would always marry Shane in Stardew. And then she's like, wait a minute. Shane reminds me of our other coworker who's like, she's good friends with, who's also working somewhere else now. But oh man. She's like, I can't play Stardew anymore. I always want to marry Shane, and it makes me think of that our friend. The extra funny thing about that friend, I can fix him. I know I can. Oh my god. I always go for the eccentric, flamboyant characters. That's my type. Uh, Case in point, Elliot. I would either go for Elliot. Maru is definitely my favorite bachelorette. She's really cute. I am very interested in the characters that are smart. Oh man, we got the friend safari I have pulled up has a lot of pink shinies. I think they're all pink shinies actually. That'd be sick. I don't know who I'll marry in Stardew. Take your time, talk to them, see who you like the most. I saw Elliot. I'm like, man with long hair who is eccentric and writes. Hello. Yeah, that friend safari is all pink shinies, so that'd be fun to see. Do you remember who has beer as a favorite food? Oh, that's Shane. Yeah. Yeah, Pam also likes beer, but Shane is the one who likes beer. Elliot does have beautiful hair. It's extra funny because I have long hair, and so does my in-game character. And when you marry him, he'll say, I have this reoccurring nightmare that you give me a buzz cut. You wouldn't do that, would you? And I'm just staring at him with my own long hair, like, why would I? It's so funny. It's like, buddy, we both have long hair. No pink down there. Oh, it's freedom number. We're at 1776. We are getting a decent number of Slakoths, though. Just not shiny. In that Stardew series that I'm making, uh, I started playing the end of year 3, and I was in a relationship with Sebastian when I kept hyping up Elliot. So I was super messy and broke up with Sebastian and then immediately got together with Elliot. I can't wait to edit the 3rd year. That's gonna be really funny. Because I recorded that gameplay like at the end of 2024, so I totally forgot what I did. Yeah, rest in peace, Sebastian. The good news is we weren't married, so we just basically went back to being friends, and there was no malice at all. It was just like, oh, okay. it wasn't like a divorce where they hate you. So I can still get friendship with him again. I do want to marry him in a different playthrough, though. Because everyone hypes him up so much, and I'm like, okay. Oh, my baby Schmish. I wouldn't mind getting another Shroomish, though. I really wouldn't mind getting another Shroomish. I can never have too many shiny Shroomish. I don't want to influence the RNG, though. What I really want is Slakoth. The funny thing is, like, I even had to look up how to break up with somebody because I had no idea. So I'm like, oh crap, let me look at the wiki. And with this setup, I'm like kind of squint to get my other screen. I can't wait to get my new glasses. I heard if you give someone a bouquet and you're married, they get jealous. Yeah, yeah, there's like, you could even gift multiple people bouquets before you're even married, and if you date all of the bachelors or all the bachelorettes, there's a special cutscene of them calling you out, which is hilarious. I would never do that. I felt bad enough having to break up with Sebastian. It would have been extra messy if I kept dating Sebastian while also going after Elliot. I wouldn't do that. I've seen a lot of playthroughs, though, that are really funny with that. Like, they show off the cheating cutscenes. Consider dating says everything. Like, okay, you can date multiple people, but that doesn't mean they won't find out. There are, of course, polyamory mods, because of course there are. Loki want to be messy in Stardew? Go for it, it's fun. I like the romance element of it, but I'm more into the actual just gameplay parts. And I'm too much of a monogamous person. Like, if I find that person, that's it. That's the one. Even in video games, I can't. That's my equivalent of not being able to press the rude option in dialogue. I mean, I'm that way too. I feel bad. I know they're just pixels, but I still feel bad. There we go. One of my favorite Stardew creators that's messy. Oh, spending my morning trying to find more farming sims with romance options. Yeah, I have a friend who played Tales of Mystria, and she really likes it, so it's been recommended to me. The art style is gorgeous in that game. I have my wild side in game. In real life, I married my best boyfriend who looked like your Mormon, average Mormon white boy, and quite happily monogamous. Oh yeah, totally. Like you can do whatever you want in video games. There's no real life consequences, really. I know exactly. Like the image in my mind was perfect because I grew up Mormon. I am not religious at all anymore, but oh man. Stupid chair is not wanting to. There we go. I get up for like 2 seconds and have to completely readjust my setup. There we go. Yeah, I'm just like one of those extremely monogamous people. I was in a poly relationship in high school and it was too much. I can't do it. I don't know. It's just probably the guilt, you know? Just lives in my brain. I'm like, I can't be mean to this pixel person. I can't cheat on this pixel person. That's morally wrong. Where'd my water go? No. Literally right next to me. Yeah, whatever you pictured is probably right. Oh, yeah. No, I see it very clearly. Like, my cousin just got married in Utah. Not in the temple. She's not religious, but still in that vicinity. Oh, man. I wish this setup was closer to my other monitor. There we go. I'm just gonna change up my music. It's distracting. There we go. That's better. If I'm not talking, I can listen to music with lyrics just fine, but if I'm trying to talk, I can't. It messes with my brain too much. There we go. We'll probably get to like at least 2,000 random encounters today. That's like halfway to odds, essentially. I haven't been keeping track of these counters at all, because it doesn't really matter with the odds as low as they are. I'm the kind of person who has to start over a song because I stopped paying attention halfway through. Yeah, I feel ya. It depends on the song for me. There are some things that I've listened to so many times that I don't really need to pay attention to it. It's just there because I like it. But sometimes when I actually want to pay attention to it, I will absolutely just be like, wait a minute, I didn't experience that hard enough. Let me restart that. Although sometimes it's like even classical music can be super distracting for me because, I went to school for music theory, so I'm constantly like, ooh, what kind of cadence is that? That's a nice chord change. I really like that suspended note. I'm like totally just analyzing the music. I need to appreciate it exactly, Lizette. I think I drive my partner crazy though because he doesn't know anything about music theory, and I'm over here essentially speaking another language. I'm like, oh yes, all those ostinatos there are beautiful, and he's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, I'm sorry, I went to school for this. I need to use my degree somehow. Alright, are my glasses just really dirty, or are my eyes terrible? Because I move the monitor as close to me as possible. Okay, my eyes are terrible. Cool. Cool. Oh well. I took a music theory class once, don't remember much. Yeah, no, my whole degree was music theory, so I took a lot of music theory. And piano lab, which I was terrible at. But the professor was terrible. She was kind of a mess. So she just had a baby. She was going for her doctorate, and she got drunk every weekend. And, like, basically, Monday classes were almost always canceled because she was having a hangover. So I don't feel bad for not learning from her very well. My friends in the class that were actual pianists are like, she's not really teaching us anything. So I'm like, okay. Cool. It was a wild time, man. I remember having to, like, study Bach chorales and, like, okay, what's this progression of chords? And then, of course, my favorite cadence, the plagal cadence, just because it sounds funny. But it's essentially like at the end of church songs where they say Amen. That's a plagal cadence. And it just, the name tickles me. I like it. And then, of course, like, differences, like, it's a completely different language. Like, reading music is reading a different language. Because there's a lot of Italian in it, too. And, like, other languages, like, terms and stuff. And sometimes I'll, like, talk about this, and people look at me like I'm an alien. I'm like, listen, I'm a classical musician. I'm sorry, I know this. Speaking of that, this past Saturday, I had my symphony concert, and it was very fun. We performed Camille Saint-Saëns' Carnival of the Animals, a couple of cello concertos, the Harry Potter theme, which, you know, I have very unhappy feelings about, but it was a part of my childhood, unfortunately. I only understood what conducting meant for me as a player after I quit. Oh no. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be following the baton. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, like, you started in 7th. When did you start playing again, Lizette? Like, how old were you? I do remember playing Hedwig's Theme my first year playing violin, and my teacher was like, "Class, this is how you do it." So besides that, still mixed feelings. Yeah, it's so sad because it is great music, and John Williams did a good job with it. What I really want to play is the Indiana Jones theme. That would be a fun one. 7th or 8th grade, maybe ninth. Do middle school from 7th to ninth. Okay, gotcha. That's kind of crazy because where I am, you don't start, or you start playing when you're in like elementary school, like 4th or 5th grade is when the band and orchestra program started. And I had already been playing for a bit before that. But I was very lucky, and my parents had a friend that was like, "Hey, does your kid want to do Suzuki lessons?" I was like, "Yeah, sure," and I loved it. Of course, as like a 4-year-old getting a violin and sounding terrible, you don't care because you're just making noise and you like making noise. I feel like if I started when I was older, I would have been so self-conscious about not sounding good. Oh, that game didn't get it. I think I started band in the 6th grade though, because I was just like, I want to play the trombone, because I was just the kid that likes goofiness. I watched Little Secrets with David Gallagher, and the girl played violin. I was like, I need to play violin now. Oh my god, that's so funny. You get like, wait a minute, that's so cool. I want to do that. That's hilarious. I love that. Hey, you have to get inspiration from somewhere, right? Oh, would you look at that? Literally 1984. Sorry, I had to. We're nowhere near odds though, so my mom would take me to like symphony concerts all the time as a kid too when I played the violin. I mean, I still do, obviously, but I got really into classical music. Still am. But I also sang opera in college. In another life, I would have played the saxophone, or maybe someone who plays the saxophone. Saxophone's a great instrument. My mom played the saxophone. I come from a family where it's like, alright, you gotta learn an instrument. It's just a thing you have to do. Which I think is a good thing. But yeah, my mom played the saxophone. She still has one. She just doesn't play it as much anymore. My partner played the clarinet in school, but he didn't really like it. I don't know what instrument he would have preferred, but I can understand not liking playing the clarinet. It seems pretty miserable a little bit if you don't like it. Saxophone's really cool though. I'm definitely a string musician though, like for instrument wise. I wanted to make my kids learn how to play, but I'm not disciplined enough to make them do it. Oh my god, I feel that. Cuz like especially with kids, like you really have to be on top of it like, "Hey, make sure you're practicing." It's like telling them to floss. But I don't want to practice. And I had private lessons for a while too, so it's just like, I was more inclined towards it. I started private lessons in high school because my orchestra conductor, he had a friend who came in to coach, and she's still like a second mom to me. When they made us play the recorder in school, yeah, no, kids go way too hard with the recorder. There's actually like actual recorders, like wooden Baroque recorders, that are absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to cleanse your palate from that, look up Baroque recorders, because there are pieces. I think Vivaldi wrote a bunch of them and a couple other Baroque composers, but recorders are wonderful instruments if they're not the plastic kind. I used to forge my mom's signature for practice sheets, and looking back, my teacher obviously knew I hadn't practiced. Oh no. Oh no. Your teacher's just like, alright, fine, whatever. My orchestra conductor slash choir director in high school was very bad about assignments. Like, he would not assign jack shit. He wouldn't assign anything. And it was the easiest A for both classes. And he actually got fired after I left school because he wasn't actually assigning students anything. And then, I was already gone, so, oh well. But yeah, he didn't assign practice sheets, he didn't assign scale tests, nothing. So it was like, all I had to do was rehearse, and I got an A. Ooh, I should look it up. If I want to get this music curriculum for my kids and it involves some bells. Ooh, yeah. Like, the actual professional Baroque recorders sound so good. I mean, obviously, you give a good instrument to somebody who can play it well, it sounds amazing. Some are harder than others. I hate when I accidentally hit the screen. There we go. But I think if you have, like, any kind of, like, local symphony or whatever, taking your kids to concerts would be a good way to introduce them to this stuff, because seeing people play it really well, it's inspiring. Plus, it's like, here, let's sit here and watch something and improve your attention span a little bit. I know I need to be doing that more often. I'm actually going to see the Seattle Opera November 1st. That's going to be really fun. Okay. Yeah, we're easily over 2,000. It always goes faster than I think, because I forget, oh yeah, I'm doing 8 at a time. No, what? Ease. There we go. I'd love to go to a symphony. My husband would just go to make me happy. If the oldest went, I'd probably get mad at her for interrupting me enough that I couldn't appreciate being there. Oh no. I mean, concert etiquette's a good thing to know. It's a pretty rare skill nowadays, it seems, because not many people go to classical concerts anymore. Like, sometimes I'll go to the symphony and they'll clap in between movements, and I'm sitting here like, oh no. Okay. Or maybe you could just go with your husband, who knows. But it's nice to go to like a classical concert sometimes. I'm super excited for the opera though. Maybe if I bribe her. You know? Bribes help. The symphony's gonna, or the opera's gonna be so fun because they're doing one of the operas by Gilbert and Sullivan that I've always wanted to see, that has the model of a modern major general. That piece is hilarious and technically impressive because of the amount of words you have to sing and how quickly. I am the very model of a modern major general. It's like, oh man. Kills me. It's so funny. I wish I had it memorized and could just like straight up sing it, but I haven't memorized it. That would be like a goal of mine, to do that on stage one day. But with how bad my knees are, I don't know if I'll ever perform opera again. Yes. Gilbert and Sullivan wrote a bunch of, like, not all of them are 100% comedic, but they're very silly operas, and I love them so much. Oh, thank you, yeah. I do have some other things I could sing. But yeah, I was, in a bunch of opera productions when I was in college, and I sung in choirs my whole life. So I'm a classically trained singer. Yeah, let's see. What's the most recent song I sung like a couple years ago was from Handel's Messiah. Every valley shall be exalted, shall be exalted, shall be exalted. Very fun piece. I love singing Baroque music. I'm a big Baroque fan in general. And every mountain and hill made low, the crooked straight, and the rough mountains plain. The crooked straight, and the rough mountains plain. And the rough mountains plain. Didn't even warm up today. Thank you, thank you. I play the violin way more than I sing now, though. If I can find it, Lizette, I will send you a link to the performance that we did, because my symphony usually records it. I'm up in the front. I am second stand, first violin. First chair, second stand. I've been in that symphony for a long time, since 2016, I believe. Thank you, thank you. But there's a reason my name is King Note, like music note. Yes, I will send you that on Discord, Lizette. I just have to find it, because usually it's, like, hidden somewhere because it's private, but I'll find it. It should be up by now. There we go. Oh, hello, welcome to the another viewer. I was just singing because I can. We're hunting for Slakoth on these 8 games. And then on these 4, it's Friend Safari. I'm doing a repel trick for Slakoth. What was the... It's a... Let's see. I hate that it doesn't show the level. Level 5 repel trick. So that's my setup for the Slakoth hunt. It's a reclaim. We're seeing Slakoth, so that's a good sign. Oh wow, almost 4 seals. One was a sneasel. As much as my target is up here, I'm hoping I'll get at least a Friend Safari shiny at some point. Those games have had so many encounters. Although in the game of RNG, you gotta just stop expecting something to show up, and that's exactly when it's gonna show up. Okay. Do you know what the percentage of odds for getting a particular shiny? There is a shiny calculator that you can get that if you put your setup in, it shows you what percentage it is. I did that for this hunt, but I think it's on my PC and I can't remember what it was. But essentially with a repel trick, you put a level 5 Pokemon out front that's fainted, so anything below level 5 doesn't show up. So it increases your percentage odds for your target, in this case Slakoth. There is a counter, like a calculator, but I don't have access to it right now. Unfortunately, it's a PC-only program, and I'm on my Mac for streaming. But on this route, there's Shroomish, Zigzagoon, Cascoon, Silcoon, and Slakoth. With the repel trick, it gets rid of Wurmple, which is good because I have too many Wurmples. I feel like I have it posted on my Shiny Hunting's Instagram. It is intense. It's nowhere near as intense as competitive Pokemon is. By a long shot. Competitive Pokemon is insane. But there are, like, tricks to make things easier. Because basically all you're doing is just rolling Pokemon over and over again to try and get a shiny one. It's just RNG, and you can like slightly adjust so the RNG is a little bit more in your favor, but it's still 1 in 40-96 chance for any of these encounters to be shiny every single time. So it's always very unlikely. And I prefer full odds. I did like hunts like Masuda method where you breed 2 Pokemon of 2 different languages together and you have like a 1 in 500 something chance of getting an egg with a shiny. And it just happened too quickly. Like, I did it for a while and it was fun, but then it's just like, I'm getting shinies too fast. This doesn't feel like anything. And then I got one of my first full odd shinies, and I'm like, okay, I can't go back now. It's too good. The rush is crazy. I don't think I'll ever recreate the rush of finding Shroomish after 6 months. I lost my mind. Another crazy one. So, you can hunt for a starter Pokemon. And, not all games, like the most recent games you can't because they're shiny locked, but in this game here, Alpha Sapphire, yeah, getting too many shiny... Well, it's not that it was too many, it was just it was way too fast. Like, I'd set up for a hunt for, like, a while, because I'd have to first get the correct, you know, parents, and I had everything set up, and then there was only, like, 50 eggs, and I'm like, it took longer for me to set up the hunt than it did to actually get the shiny. So it just felt like, really? Already? I mean, it's cool, but... For me, it's the journey, right? Obviously, the end goal is getting the shiny. But the longer it takes, the more earned it is, if that makes sense. Because otherwise, it's just like... Already? What happened? I was not prepared. That's why I killed that shiny Talo, because I was not ready for it. I'm like, I've only been hunting for like 20 minutes, what the hell? I mean, and then there are some people who just, like, don't care, they just want the shiny and they just hack their game. And I'm like, where's the honor in that? I like earning things. That's also a big reason why I don't use treasure islands. I like earning things. I have nothing against them. I used to use the save editor on New Leaf, but when I was using the save editor, I was doing it myself. I get you, like villager hunting for my ostriches. I got them so fast, and yeah, it's nice, but kind of underwhelming. I actually got to decorate now. I can't procrastinate. Exactly. Exactly. You're like, I set up for this hunt. I'm ready to go in for the long haul, and then you find it really fast. You're like, well, that was underwhelming. It's the same kind of thing for me if I do, like, hunts that aren't full odds. It's like, really? Already? I prepared for this hunt for how long, and now I already have it. And now I have to prepare for another hunt. Or now I have to start decorating, right? And, like, listen, shiny hunting, you get way more encounters. Still trying to get the September bugs and the butterflies won't spawn. Oh no, do you not have enough flowers? I know having hybrid flowers really helps butterflies spawn. I'm so glad I don't have to look for anything for the museum seriously ever until the next game comes out. I don't want to do that again in New Horizons. It was not worth it. I mean, it was, but Maybe that's it. They didn't just normally show up on the second and third tiers with flowers there, but more flowers would help. Yes. Yes, if you don't have flowers in an area, there's nowhere for butterflies to spawn. Because they spawn from flowers. So you need flowers in order to spawn butterflies. So maybe you can make like just like a little patch of flowers somewhere. Because they can't spawn unless there's a flower nearby. I just want to get out of September, but I fish so much, I just can't give up because of bugs. Yeah, I feel you. Do you time travel a lot on that island? You can always go back. Unless you just want to get it over with. I kind of want to complete the museum in the original Animal Crossing, though. That might be a series I'll do. Just because I've never done it before, and I might as well try. This is on your Wolf Island, right? I've been staying in the last 2 days of September because I had last minute decided to do the achievements. So maybe I'll go a few more days for planting flowers. Good idea. Yeah, flowers help a lot. They spawn a lot of different kinds of bugs, so flowers are very important for bugs. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I will just do this, and then we can, yeah. There's the encounters. I always have a ton of flowers on my islands, generally speaking, so I never have trouble with finding bugs. But that's because, getting to 3 stars, Isabelle is always like, so many flowers, please. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll probably just go to 3 today. I have some other things I need to do. So we have like 35 minutes left of the stream. I want to do just hyacinths for this island, and since they're closest to lupine flowers, that makes sense. I'm not bought any because Nooks doesn't have any. Have you unlocked Leaf yet on Harv's Island? Because he usually has the stuff that Nooks doesn't. Because I think Nooks can only have a certain types of flowers depending on your birthday. But yeah, definitely, if you can, unlock Leaf on Harv's Island, because he can give you flowers that Nooks can't get you. Whoa, that's a lot of Nintendos. Hey, welcome in. Yes. All of these consoles, I pretty much got on eBay. Not Leaf yet, I just put down the 3 villager plots. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm ×8 hunting in Alpha Sapphire here for Slakoth, and then the 2DSs are doing Friend Safari. Hi, Leah. I was gonna stop in like half an hour, but I might go for another hour after that. Welcome in, Leah. It's just crazy to look at. Yeah, I call it my shiny hunting pipe organ. I have these risers, and I like tape them down with painter's tape. But yeah, this is a hunt that I've been doing for a long time. I've just been very inactive with it. I'm on phase 10. Oh no, I don't need to go. I was just getting a little bit tired, but I should be fine. I have like caffeine and stuff. I might take like a little bit of a break at 3 o'clock, so like 32 minutes. I'll take a little bit of a break, and then I'll be back. I just need to check and see. Yeah, I've got a whole system, man. But yeah, no shiny yet so far. Like, ever since I've been doing this, I can't do single hunting anymore. Like, it's too slow. We're also doing a repel trick. So I have a level 5 Pokemon that's fainted. Yeah, I'd need caffeine to do that too. Yeah. Usually I shiny hunt like later at night when I'm more awake, but I gotta keep myself up earlier in the day for my med adjustment, so... Yeah, I think at 3 o'clock my time, I'm gonna go get some coffee, and then go to the bathroom, and then I'll be back. First is too fast, then it's too slow. You know, it's RNG. I will say, like, I prefer full odds because it's more, like, crazy when you get a shiny, because the odds are so low. But if I'm doing one at a time, imagine doing this 4,096 times in a row with one console. That's all I'm saying. Once I started multi-hunting, I couldn't not multi-hunt. And these are actually all the same game file. I use homebrew on a 2DS, and I back up the save, and then I put it on all the consoles. So anytime I get a shiny... Oh yeah, I was singing earlier. It sounded legit. I am a classically trained singer. I mean, I could sing that again if you want. I mean, I could sing right now. Just have to have a little bit of water because I just had some soda. Alright, you ready? Let me just pause my music. Every valley shall be exalted, shall be exalted, shall be exalted, shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill made low. It's from Handel's Messiah. Very fun series of pieces. But yeah, I'm a tenor. I've taken voice lessons. I've been in operas. Fun times. Like, I'll be at a job and I'll be like, yeah, I'm an opera singer, and they're like, prove it, and I sing it, and everyone's like, holy crap. But yeah, I've been singing for basically my whole life. Oops, not bag. It's a fun party trick at this point. I have terrible knees and I can't really do anything with on stage anymore. I'm not only impressed by the singing, but also continuing to play. My concentration could not. I don't know. I am like an intense multitasker, as you can probably tell just by this. Like, I can do a bunch of things at once. My partner is also baffled by it. He's like, how can you do that? I'm like, Thank you, Leah. I appreciate it. I'm hoping that this next concert I can sing again, but I haven't heard anything from my friend in the symphony that does arrangements. But I would love to sing more at the Christmas concert. That's where I sung that like 2 years ago. Jeez, that last console took forever. But there's a reason my name is King Note, like Music Note. I've also been playing the violin since I was 4. So that's, you know, a big piece of me. I went to college for music theory. The way your voice doesn't even stutter when you go back to pressing buttons, it's just a thing I can do, I guess. I don't know. It's so second... Singing is, like, so second nature to me. It's just something I'm so used to. Oh, when I was really little, my dad told me this story. Yeah. Yeah. I went to college for music theory and opera. I gotta use my degree somehow. But when I was really little, my dad told me this story. Like, I was whistling when I was crawling. That's another thing I'm really good at, is whistling. Like, I can do full-on, like, songs with it. If you haven't said it, I wouldn't have realized Note, like Music Note. Yes, that's exactly why my username is Note. I went to college for music theory. But yeah, just, it is so second nature to me that I'll start, like, saying music theory jargon to my partner, and he'll look at me like I'm speaking alien. It's hilarious. I'm like, oh yes, it's a beautiful ostinato into that arpeggio, and he's like, what the hell are you talking about? I can't whistle to save my life. Don't worry, I'll save your life and I'll whistle for you. trying to think of like what even I could whistle that would be interesting. Oh yeah. It probably won't sound as good in the mic, I will say. I'm one of those people that can, like, reverse whistle. Like, anytime I inhale, I'm also whistling, so I can infinitely whistle. Like, I was born to music. I wish I was well-versed in anything like that. Yeah, it's, you know, it's fun to know. It's not super practical for getting work or anything, but it is fun to know. It is enriching. That sounds like me when my hubs is trying to tell me something about animation. My brain does not compute. Animation is so cool. That's really cool that he's interested in that. Or does he do that? I'm impressed by that. I love that kind of stuff. I know some animation terms, like tweening and stuff like that. But yeah, some subjects are basically like speaking in a completely different language. My brain won't retain information, and then I get distracted when Steven tells me about his game, so by the time I come back to it, I have no idea what he was talking about. I have to pretend. Animator and motion graphics artist, that's really cool, Leah. I try my best to layman terms stuff about music, because my partner's like, what do you think about this music? And I'm like, you're not gonna understand what I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's really cool. My dad's a graphic designer, and obviously he's interested in animation, but he's not an animator by any. I've learned some things about animation terms, and it really is like speaking a different language, because they're so specific. It's a really cool medium, and really impressive to know about, because it is very challenging. I've made like little animations on Procreate, but nowhere near as impressive as like full-scale animation. He's really good at it. That's super cool. Does he work for like a studio? Small B Corp company. That's cool. I think smaller studios are way cooler than the super big ones. IMO. They do more interesting stuff. With like the big corporate ones, you're set to impossible standards and then just dumb. I was trying to figure out how to word it. No, yeah, no, that makes total sense. Like B Studio makes sense. But that's really cool. But he does animations for FDA ads about not smoking. Oh, that's cool. That's probably some steady work. Because some things, like smaller studios, also are at risk of just not being profitable. So that's cool that he does, like, technical work like that. Having solid work is always good, especially in this economy. Wow, 3 Slakoths in a row. That's pretty good. It's a good omen. One of their specialists. Hopefully they keep him around. The company is trying to incorporate more AI. Yeah, that's terrible. I hope that he gets to stay because that's really scary. Anytime any kind of company is like, we're going to incorporate more AI, that's never a good sign. I just wish they would stop using AI altogether. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing about it. So yeah, I hope everything goes well for him for you, because that's scary. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm listening to this playlist of this band from Italy from the 80s, and the Handel and Bach part just started playing the Hallelujah chorus, and I'm like, okay, not right now. Especially here in SoCal, there's too many companies asking for experience with AI. Oh, that is so dumb. Of course SoCal would be doing that. It's like, you know, Silicon Valley, they're like, ooh, new technology? You better know about it. And that's like a requirement for the job, too? That's crazy. That's so crazy. I mean, logically I get it, but it's so dumb. When I was looking into the games earlier, one review said the particular game had accusations of AI, and it showed some concept art versus original art, and the roses in the picture look less defined in the official than the concept. Oh no. It's annoying. Just pay people what they deserve for their skills. Asking an artist to use AI for a job is a little insensitive. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, you know that stuff that you know how to do really well? Yeah, just use AI instead. Screw you. That's such a slap in the face. Whoa, that's a lot of cocoons. Oh no, there's still Wurmple on the table. Wait a second. That's a level 4 Wurmple. I need to do some investigating on this save. No? Did I not pop a repel? That must be it. I must have accidentally not done a repel. Which I can't remember where it is in here. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, now we're good. I'm like, why was I getting a level 4 Wurmple? It should be level, higher than 5. Literally, like, Lao, thanks, I got this degree for no reason. I love Smeargle. Yes! Oh, okay, I have to tell you about my Smeargle. So, Trash Can here, I did not name him that. He's my rescue Smeargle. I got him off of Wonder Trade a long time ago. And he was in a Master Ball. So somebody caught him with a Master Ball and named him Trash Can. Here, I'll pull him up a little bit closer. There he is. Level 100. Knows Sweet Scent, Return, Spore, and False Swipe. He helps me catch my shinies, but there's my baby boy Trash Can. My rescue Smeargle. They've invalidated art and humanities degrees for so long, but, like, they're so needed. Yeah, exactly. I know! The original trainer named him Trash Can, and so he's my baby now, and I love him so much. I love Trash Can. He's my favorite. But yeah, he helps me catch all my shinies in this save. But yeah, I got him off of Wonder Trade. So he's my rescue Smeargle. I know, I love Trash Can so much. He's such a good boy. But yeah. Yeah, screw capitalism, 1000%. It sucks. But yeah, I've had Trash Can for a long time. Because obviously Wonder Trade doesn't work in these games anymore. I can't remember when I got him. I could probably look at that, but it's been a long time. And he's at level 100 now, so... Yep. There we go. Ooh, a Shroomish. Here, I'll put this guy up here. There you go, buddy. I feel like you can see the Breloom okay right there. Yeah. Those are the only two sitting cuties I have because they're my favorite Pokemon. They make good little set pieces. That's really cool that you still have him, and level 100 is crazy. I wish they gave him an evolution with an Easel or something. Right, that'd be cool. I'd love to see a Smeargle evolution. Or, like, maybe a Mega. But I don't know. I haven't played through ZA very far yet, so no spoilers, please. I have it, I just haven't... I started playing it when it first came out, and then I saw thumbnails calling it bad, and I haven't played it in a minute. The Shroomish Close is so cute. It's completely face makes me want to squish him. He's very squishable. I love him so much. As soon as I saw that 3rd gen sitting cuties were out, I'm like, hello, I need Shroomish and Breloom. Just a grumpy little goober. I also have a Shinx hunt set up in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but maybe I'll do that another week. I just really want to finish this dang Slakoth hunt. I started this years ago, and I'm like, I want to reclaim this damn Slakoth. I love that. I think the only Poke Plush I have is Snorlax, and my cousin got that for me from Japan. Ooh, awesome. Is it one of the big ones, or is it like a smaller one? I really need to make a Be Right Back stream thing. I haven't done that yet. It's kind of smaller. That's cool. Yeah, no. Some of the plushes that I see on like the Pokemon Center website are huge. I prefer the smaller ones. The sitting cuties are my favorites because they're like a perfect size. They're just not too big. And they're really soft too. Ah, dang it. There we go. Because I've seen like an almost life-size Snorlax plush, and I'm like, holy hell. Ooh. There we go. I'm too scared to look because I will get sucked in and will want something. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't look at the site very much because I'm like, but I want that one. Dang it. I don't really have a lot of room anymore. So, I live in a condo. I don't have a lot of space for a lot of things, so that's kind of keeping me from buying stuff. Plus, I'm in between jobs right now, so I'm like, I should not be buying that. I'm kind of treating YouTube as my job right now, even though I'm not getting paid for anything, but it's to keep me awake and doing stuff. Right now, I love Sprigatito. My other favorites are Espeon, Clefairy, and Togepi. Very good choices. Sprigatito is cute. I'm not really a cat person, but I do. It is a cute Pokemon for sure. That's fair. Espeon is great. The shiny is crazy. My favorite evolution is definitely a tie between Umbreon and Sylveon. Love them both. The only one I can remember is Eevee. Yeah, Eevee is the first evolution that all the branches evolve from. Eevee's really cute. Shiny Eevee is great. I'm trying to get more of those, because obviously I want a ton of shiny evolutions. But you can find them in Pokemon X on a route pretty easily. Shiny Espeon, especially its Pokemon Go, is too bright. It's so bright, yeah. Sylveon's shiny is so good. I have a shiny Sylveon. I think I have two, actually. I have one on my French file, and one on my English file. But yeah, shiny Sylveon, super great. It's also why I like Umbreon a lot, because shiny Umbreon turns blue, and blue's my favorite color. So I'm very biased in that sense, but I like what I like. One of my favorite memories of when 6th Gen first came out was I was playing with my friend, and he's like, come on, battle me. I'm like, okay. And then I kicked his ass with my Sylveon, and he didn't want to battle me again. It was really funny. He's like, you beat me with that pink thing? Yeah, Shiny Umbreon is great. I love Shiny Umbreon. I need to get a Shiny Umbreon. That's another thing I need to do, is just hunt for a bunch of Shiny Eevees. I could breed for them too, but I'm kind of over Masuda method breeding. I've been Googling to know what you guys were talking about. I think the shiny Sylveon and a name Go named Sailor Moon. Oh, that's so sick. Poor Lizette. We're just here just like, yeah, we know about Pokemon, and Lizette's like, what is happening here? I mean, it is a Pokemon stream, so it's relevant. But yeah, it is a time. Need to get a charger from back here. I'm gonna have to edit this stream a little bit because earlier I put my head into frame to get a charger. And I don't want to show my face. Where? No, there's another one here somewhere. Is this it? There we go. I'm learning. Okay. You know what? Yeah, it's 3 minutes until I was gonna take a break, so I'm just gonna take a break. And then I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. I will keep the chat up so you guys can talk for a second. Yeah, don't worry, Lizette. We will teach you. Just gonna hide the camera for a minute. Face reveal? Nah, head reveal. Yeah, you see the back of my head at the very beginning of the stream before anyone was here. Okay, I'll be back in like, we'll say like 10 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. How's it going, everybody? Welcome into the new people. Yes, Teddy and Plants sounds really fun. Cottagecore is great. Okay. I was gone for a little bit, but that's okay. I'm back now with some coffee. Yeah, I just had to stretch my legs a little bit. Go to the bathroom, get some coffee. Thank you. Now let's get back to hunting, man. I did end up keeping Mac, and he has a shared yard with B, and it's tiny, but there's a soccer goal with a little place to sit too. That's really cute. I like that a lot. Okay, let me put my music back on so I don't go crazy. There we go. I'm a fast person in general, I guess. My nickname as a kid was Speedy. I'm not very physically fast, but oh, that one didn't get it. Maybe I should change the clocks on my 3DSs because they're kind of dark. It looks fine. It's fine. I usually hunt at night, so I have my 3DS's clocks 12 hours behind. There we go. I need to do another fall town core island where they can have big yards and not a witchy theme. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, right. I need to, hold on one second. There we go. Oops, goodbye, Brayloom. Sorry, Brayloom. It's a better place for this guy. Nah, it's still fine. I have, like, never done villager yards. I don't know why. I do, like, little neighborhoods, and they don't really have much of a yard. There we go, that's better. We're getting up there in encounters. We're over halfway to odds. Not too bad. I got me some mocha. It's really good. I always want to give them a gigantic yard, but since I do the houses near the end, I have such little room. Yeah, that's a big reason that I plan out my map ahead of time and like a lot space for where I want things to be. I still never do yards because the other builds are more important. I'll sometimes incorporate villager houses into a build, like in Lacrimosa. I put two of the houses, one in the school and one in the hospital. Like Rattle was in the hospital and Bella was a music teacher. Mocha is so good. It's this brand called Califia, and it's almond milk and like not as much sugar. It's really good. Cause like some mochas are like so sweet that it's just like overwhelming. I'm getting old. I did plan out this island, and am I following that plan? Barely. Yeah. I feel that. I'm very good at planning things meticulously, and then when I get to it, I always fudge it a little bit. I wonder when these Friend Safari games are gonna pop, because I have definitely done way more than 500 plus encounters. What is going on? These games are cooked. Yeah, Califia is really good. The almond milk mocha is like almost never in stock though. This is the first time in like 4 weeks that I've gotten it. I think I've seen that one. I can't get many of those since I can't have normal caffeine coffee. It's annoying. Oh yeah, that is annoying. You have to have decaf? Is that like a health related thing? Because I feel ya. If I drink 2 of these in a row, like I have Guinness glasses, and I'll have like a full Guinness glass of the mocha, and if I have 2 of it in a row, my anxiety and heart rate gets really bad. But it's so good though. It's so tasty. Although caffeine doesn't really affect me like a normal person. My brain is not correct. My brain has problems. At least I'm good at multitasking, right? Yeah, decaf and I get dizzy from too much caffeine. Yeah, I feel you. That's rough, but yeah. I can't do energy drinks at all. I had one, like a sip of a Monster once from one of my exes, and my heart like exploded. Like I felt it palpitate. It was really bad. So I feel you. The good news about the Califia mocha is it's pretty low caffeine. It's like probably one of the lowest caffeine options. Not a single pink thing on the bottom screens. Come on. Oh well. It's full odds. Like the top 8 games, I just have to pretend that I don't care. Something's gonna show up when I don't care about it. What are your favorite decaf options, Leah? Actually, let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Yeah, no, that's fine. There we go. Now we got 8. Okay, 2 Slakoth, 3 Slakoths. Okay. I used to be able to drink 2 cold brews every morning when I was still working in a bakery, but something shifted at some point, and I couldn't take more than 50 milligrams. Yeah, I feel like at a certain point your body just says, look, you've done enough, and then you, like, lose tolerance for it. I have chronic headaches, like neurological ones, so I have, like, tiny, tiny bits of caffeine at a time. Like, I would take a full shift to drink one of these guys of a mocha, but like a full like 8-hour shift, and I would barely finish it at the end of that shift. So I would have to have like a little bit. I drink Red Bulls and then I go straight for a nap. I feel you. I can nap after drinking caffeine too. Like I don't get wired at all. Haven't had much coffee for a while. It makes my head feel weird, but I love chai and matcha. Dude, chai and matcha are so good. I actually have both of those in my fridge right now. The Tazo mixes. I literally have both of those in my fridge right now. You just have to have it with milk or something. I do too. I get chronic migraines, and I have minor. Chronic migraines suck. My dad has really bad chronic migraines. I haven't had any migraines, thankfully, but I think that's partially to do with the medication I take, because, like, a side effect of... I don't know if I'm taking it anymore, but, like, it was used for migraines. But yeah, it's... terrible. I feel very lucky that I haven't had any migraines, because they sound horrible. Lizette. But I also have untreated sleep apnea, or some ADHD, who knows. Yeah, that might be part of it, Lizette. Because I know that ADHD is one of those where stimulants have an opposite effect on people. I don't think I have that, but I think it's some other chemical imbalance in my brain. Oh yeah, doctors have tried to give me migraine medications to help, and they don't feel like they do anything. Ah, that sucks. Because there really are, like, medications really are things that are, like, they work for some people, but not everyone. Which is so lame, but I have been through so many medication changes, because not everything works for everybody. And sometimes, like, just whatever's available just doesn't work, which is... just sucks. Dang it. Come on, run away faster. Ooh, we got a Slakoth. I can't believe I'm on phase 10 of this hunt. I thought this was going to be a decently quick hunt, but that's exactly what happens. If you think, alright, I'm in it for the long haul, it's going to take forever. It's going to take, like, not long at all. My oldest has combined ADHD and takes some meds, and it helps a lot. Though her energy redirects to being very chatty when it starts kicking in. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's like, ah, yes, you're like me. Wait a minute, what does that say about me, though? We're doing pretty well on encounters. Lol, I could see that, Lizette. Yeah. They say it's highly genetic and birds of a feather flock together. Yeah. Yeah, ADHD is definitely genetic. It's one of those things where it's like you have a kid and you're like, oh, it reflects back on yourself a little bit because you're like, oh, wait a minute, I relate to all of this, and this child has ADHD. It's like, oh, I see. I think I've heard like a lot of parents getting late diagnoses because of that. And it's like, oh, this makes sense now. My uncle definitely has it on my mom's side, and my mom thinks she has it too, but has never been diagnosed. Oh, that makes sense. Like, unless it's really ruining your life, a lot of people just don't get diagnosed if it's mild enough. Like, they can just handle it. I think I might. It would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I feel that, Leah. Both my girls have the tism, and my nephew for sure does. We suspect my niece does, and the other niece for the ADHD, and I'm just looking at us like, what does this mean? Double rainbow, what does it mean? Like, literally the one set of games I'm like, why hasn't it's so cooked, are these for, because it's Friend Safari. Why haven't I gotten anything yet? Excuse me. These games, yeah, whatever, it's not even to odds yet. But the Friend Safari games, I'm very confused. It means you have some creative kids in the family. Yeah, exactly. Very creative people. Something suspicious is afoot, yeah. It's like, what does this mean about other people in the family that made these kids? I love, like, when people are like, oh, autism didn't exist in my day, and then there's Uncle Gerald that has a spoon collection, and you're like, it just didn't have a name yet, folks. It just wasn't named yet. It's always existed. Nothing wrong with it. We're just more aware now. Would you like to see my model train collection and my stamp collection? Yeah, sure, Uncle Gerald. My nephew is a whole new definition of speedrunning games, and then calls me just to tell me something else is more powerful than Sailor Moon. And sir, I did not ask, and no, he is not more powerful than her. My family always talks about how I'm multi-talented between painting, cooking, baking, sewing, etc. And I have collections of random things like pins and plushies. Yeah. I have a whole net of plushies in my office. 2 nets, actually. I keep my, these two. Oh, Shroomish fell. No! No, buddy, no! Get back up here. You have to be in the shot. There we go. He's back. My husband's grandpa ate the same breakfast every day of his life until he died. Cheerios. He was very quiet unless it was about history or cowboys. See? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. We just have better language for it now. Because if you only ate the same breakfast, that's a very telltale sign because, sensory issues are a thing. My little cousin has ADHD, and my aunt, who is my favorite aunt, she's like, yeah, I think I do too, actually. And she got diagnosed kind of late. I know, poor Shroomish. Little buddy. I'm sorry that you fell. I didn't mean for you to fall. Leah using her powers for good. Meanwhile, I have a hobby graveyard after trying things and never doing it again. Oh no. I kind of have a hobby graveyard, but it's because the two hobbies that I kind of fell out of, I would bookbind for a while, and I made so many sketchbooks that I literally don't need any for, like, several years. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm done, I guess, for now. And then I made custom monster high dolls for a while, and that's really, like, labor-intensive, and I just have not had the energy for it. My husband also loves dragons and geodes. He has a special collection of shiny rocks. That is very Dragon Core, and I love that for him. That's awesome. I do that too. I don't sew or knit much anymore unless I have a need to make something. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I am about bookbinding. I'm like, I've made so many books. Oh yeah, I have a rock collection. I collect cool crystals. It's super cool. I love geology and stuff. I had a geology professor in college that was the sweetest lady of all time. She moved to the Seattle area from France because we have a bunch of volcanoes and seismic activity, and she's like, I know it's dangerous, but this is a great place to study, and I'm like, I love you so much. She was the sweetest. I was also taking French in college, so she was like, oh, you speak a little bit of French, and I love her. I hope she's doing well. She was super nice. I did not do very well in college, but that's for mental health related reasons. But yeah, geodes and stuff, so cool. Okay. Nothing. My parents never let me collect things. My mom made me get rid of my hoard of Dalmatian plushies. Aw, that's so sad. That's a cool hoard of plushies to have. Dalmatians are cute. Also, how obsessed I was with 101 Dalmatians was surely a sign. Yeah. Yep, hyperfixations. I was obsessed with Lion King as a kid. I guess I've also started a plant collection in the last year or so. You've kept them alive? Let's go, Leah. That's impressive. I am terrible about keeping plants alive. The only plants I keep alive are the ones in my aquariums. Because I don't have to water them, and I have a grow lights on a timer. So, yeah, I can keep aquatic plants alive, easy. But that's about it. Otherwise, just no. Yes, Dalmatians are cute. I love Dalmatians. They're kind of hard. Like, I've heard they're not a very good breed to have as a pet unless you're really good at, like, training slash walking them a lot. Because they're working dogs. I think I read once that after 101 Dalmatians came out, or like the live action one came out, a whole bunch of people got Dalmatian puppies, and then they had to give them up because they're hard to train. Which is so sad. Really? I want a Dalmatian so bad, consequently, but I don't have their lifestyle. So one day I'm gonna get a senior Dalmatian. Yeah, that's a good idea. Rescuing a senior dog is always good. Give them the best last bit of their life that they can get. But yeah, Dalmatians are working dogs. Before they were, like, in fire stations, they were, like, working dogs in the field and stuff. So they... Same like border collies and stuff, like, you really have to, you know, run them a lot and work with them and play with them a lot, because they need a lot more stimulation than some other dogs do. After I lost my kitty, I guess I needed something to take care of, but I'm proud of myself that I've kept the plants alive for the most part. Yeah, that's really impressive, Leah. Like, as much as people think, oh, it's just a plant, it's not that hard, like, the diseases, all of the crazy stuff that you have to do to take care of plants, and if you forget to water them at the right time, or they have too much water, they're very picky. Plants are a lot pickier than people think. But I'm glad that you have plant friends, Leah. Found the type of Dalmatian plushies I had on eBay, and it's gonna be part of my Christmas present to myself. Let's go. Reclaim that that collection. I love that. My parents were generally like chill with me doing whatever. They're like, "Yeah, you like this thing? Here you go." Not like spoiling me or anything to a certain extent, but I'm an only child, so they're just like, "Yeah, you're the only kid we can spend money on." So I can't find the huge sitting Dalmatian plush I had. It was likely as tall as my child is. Oh wow, that's a big one. I had a giant white tiger plush as a kid, but then my dog destroyed it. Border collies are crazy. I grew up having a border mix, and she was pretty nuts. She would chew on thumbtacks. Oh my god, thumbtacks? That's crazy. Border collies and Australian shepherds are so cute, but nope, incompatible with me. Yeah, that's why I want to get like little dogs. I have bad knees, and I can't walk them as much. My partner will, though. He likes to walk. I'll be like the nighttime uh, potty duty or something. But we're gonna wait until we get a house, because it'll be nicer with a yard. I want to get a Pomeranian. I had one growing up, and I need a lapdog. Yeah, Poms are cute. Lapdogs are nice. Even though, like, I love dachshunds, I want to get a corgi too, but they're also both hunting dogs slash herding dogs. So they do need exercise, but obviously with their short legs, they don't need as much. But yeah, my dog growing up was a black and tan mini dachshund. He lived to be 17, so he lived a long time. She pulled these metal buttons off of our couch and would just chew on them. You could hear them in her mouth. Kept us on our toes. Oh my god, that's concerning. Yeah, it's like, don't you dare start chewing metal. Get that out of your mouth. That would freak me out, man. Yeah, that is crazy, Leah. Border collies are very, very smart, but also just like to be chaos. I loved her, but she was wild. She needed a job, and I was a kid, and everyone else was too busy to give her one. Oh yeah, definitely. Pets and kids make you say things you never thought you'd say. Yeah, seriously. Put the underwear down. Drop it. What is wrong with you? Why do you have thumbtacks in your mouth? Other unhinged things that you say to children and pets. Swear to God, my youngest was a cat in a previous life, or a cat in her body. The stories my friends tell me about their cats, I'm like, yeah, my kid does that too. Oh my God, that's so funny, and also unhinged. There's this songwriter I like who wrote a song called Kids and Cats, and I feel like that's the theme song of your life, Lizette. Oh, did my mic turn off? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. Let me just, there we go. Okay, cool. That was weird. Has to happen once a stream. Okay, cool. That was very odd. That happened... Did that happen that happened last stream too, didn't it? Or no, that happened the first stream. Oh well. Back we go. We're getting to odds. Alright, sweet. Anyway, dogs, kids, and cats. I think that's what we were talking about, right? I was actually editing the first two streams for yeah, sound with streaming has been kind of weird. Who knows? Like, it works perfectly fine for the recordings, but as soon as I start streaming, it's weird. Okay, cool. I'm hoping... I don't know, we probably have enough time to hit odds today. If I go until, 5. Streams are so chaotic. Yeah, exactly. Streams are chaotic, but it's fun. That's part of the fun. Here, let me look at my, filters here, because it's picking up more noise than I want it to. Okay, there we go. I do have a second microphone, just so we can hear the in-game sound. So I'm going to turn that back on. The bottom Nintendo's long ones, they still... Like these guys here? These ones are the 2DS, so they don't fold. They're just a flat console. They were made for, like, a budget model for, like, kids, but they're nice. I like them. And they have, like, a little switch here so you can put it into sleep mode. So yeah, you can still, like, turn them off for sleep mode if you want to, but they don't fold. They also don't have the 3D feature, which I really don't care about the 3D feature. These ones up top don't have the 3D feature either. They're not bad. Like, if you look at it, this is them in my hand. They feel really nice in the hand. They're not too bad. I have pretty small hands, too. I have the first DS. Oh, yeah, the chunky ones. I love those ones. I wish I still had mine, because those are the only ones you can put capture cards into, as far as I know. But, you know, with this setup, I think it'd look crazy with capture cards. You're good, Leah. Yeah, they're not as big as it seems. They're pretty small. They're like the budget kids model at the end of the life of the lifespan of the 3DS. I like them a lot. They're probably the most beat up consoles I have because I got them used, but I like them. It makes this setup nice because then you can, you know, see everything on the bottom screens. I have a ton of DS Lites too that I got. I got most of them from a lot on eBay. I think I got like 10 of them for $100, which was crazy. They have just some screen yellowing, which is not a huge deal to me. But maybe one day I'll do like a DS hunt, like a 5th gen hunt or something. Once I get this stupid one over with. I think I started this hunt in like 2018. It's been way too long. I want this hunt over. I'm tired of it, Scoob. I still have that Super Mario game that was big at the time. Oh, the 3D World? Yeah, or 3D Land. That's a good one. Not gonna lie, I still have... Can't believe you haven't gotten the shiny. Well, to be fair, odds aren't a guarantee. So every single time a shiny or a Pokemon shows up, it's a 1 in 40/96 chance of coming. And just because I've been doing a lot of encounters doesn't necessarily mean the shiny's gonna come by odds. Sometimes it's long before, sometimes it's long after. I've had phases. Yeah, 2018. That's how long I have been putting off this hunt. I'm like, no, I need to finish this hunt. I need to reclaim Slakoth and move on. I'm tired. I have it on my Instagram if you want to like catch up on all my hunts. It's a Note Shiny Hunter. That's where I have like all of my progress there. But I've been like documenting this stuff since like 2016, I believe. I think that's when I started that account. But yeah, this hunt's been going on way too long. And I want to reclaim this Slakoth and move on. Any other shinies today? No. The last shiny I got was that video I posted on my channel today. That was like a week ago. So it's been a minute since I've gotten a shiny. Not too long, but like a minute. Since 2018, you've been looking for a shiny Slakoth specifically, or this save file? Slakoth specifically. So it's technically a reclaim, which means that I got it before, but I lost the shiny. I had it on a Dream Team quest file, and I didn't back up the save properly, and I lost the Slakoth, so now I'm reclaiming the shiny. Yeah. Like, I did a lot more shiny hunting before New Horizons came out, and then that kind of sucked up all my time. But I want to get back into it, because I do love shiny hunting, and I have so many targets that I want to get to, and I just want to finish this Slakoth hunt and just be done with it. And this is phase 10. I've gotten 9 shinies that are not Slakoth in this hunt so far. 7 years? You've been doing this for 7 years? Well, kind of, because, again, I took a long break from this. So I started it in around 2018, but I haven't been hunting consistently. You told me I didn't process it as such. It's not... I mean, I started it then. I haven't necessarily been, like, hunting it frequently. I'll put it that way. Like, when I first started the Reclaim, I was more active on it, but then I took, like, a good 5-year break or something. 4 or 5-year break. Because I was way too invested in New Horizons and other games that I just didn't hunt for a while. But now I'm back. I'm going to be doing this every Tuesday. But yeah, I started this a long time ago. Which game is my favorite? Pokemon? Well, 6th Gen is my favorite in general. So, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Still, a break notwithstanding, yeah. Yeah, I started this hunt way too long ago. I'm ready to reclaim the Slakoth and move on. Yeah, but to this day, 6th Gen's still my favorite. I'm so excited to play Legends EA because I love Kalos. It's my favorite region. I started playing it when it first dropped, and then I just haven't touched it in a minute, but I might play it later tonight. So it's kind of a cop-out, but I'd say 6th Gen is my favorite. I'm like one of those, I don't know, ever since 5th Gen came out, I started skipping every other gen. Because I was freshly 18 when 5th Gen came out. And I was just like, I'm too old for Pokemon, no, 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 which is dumb, I'm not. But I skipped 5th Gen. Now 5th Gen's one of my favorites. I think 5th and 6th Gen. Good gen for sure, I respect it. Yeah, I love 5th Gen a lot too. 5th Gen's really good also. I like 1. I haven't played 1. I played 3 and onwards. But technically, you know, I do have Fire Red or Leaf Green, so I could play Kanto. I think my favorite way to play Kanto is definitely 4th Gen, though. Because Heart Gold, Soul Silver, peak Pokemon games. Do I have another charger somewhere? Oh, there's one. Okay, there we go. The Dene and Swirlix are my faves from Gen 6. Oh yeah, the Fairy Mons are great. I have a shiny Swirlix. I got one from the Friend Safari, actually. I love Swirlix. I'm less surprised that we haven't gotten a shiny on the Slakoth hunt. I'm more surprised that the French Safari hasn't given me anything yet. Because I have the Friend Safari down here just to be like, okay, well, that's more likely to get a shiny. And I'm not paying attention to it as much, but still, like, I haven't gotten a Friend Safari shiny since I got that full odds Talo, which is crazy. Oh, little chocolate swirl baby. Yes, so cute. 6th Gen had really good shinies for their new Mons. Shiny Greninja is so sick. I'm definitely a water starter person. Like, I always gravitate towards the water starter. So, I love Froakie. I love the Froakie line a lot. Honestly, with 6th Gen, I like all of the starters equally. They're all really good. I feel the same way about 3rd Gen starters. Also, great trio. I have a shiny Mudkip Swampert now, but I have all 3 of the Hoenn starters shiny. Trico shiny is so good. I got a shiny female Trico too, which is insane. That was full odds too. And then right after I got my Pokeballs, my first encounter was a shiny Wingull. That was a day that I lost my entire mind. That's all documented on that Instagram page. I'm really like Fennekin, but I'm not usually a fire starter girly. Mostly grass most of the time. I feel that. Fennekin is so cute, though. I love Fennekin. And the shiny is great. The purple is so good. I really need to go for the 6th Gen starter shiny, but the resets for the shiny hunt, if you're getting them at the start of the game, are brutal, because they're minutes long. And I don't know if I have the the willpower for that. Oh, thank you, Lizette. Thanks for the follow on there. It's all shiny hunting jargon, though, so maybe you'll learn something. I swear I have another charger somewhere. Unless they're all plugged in right now. Oh, this one doesn't need it anymore. There we go. Also, Isabel. I have a KK slider one too. There we go. There's my KK one. Yes, you will learn, Lizette. You will learn. There we go. Now all the important ones are charging. The Isabel case, yes. No, like the new 3DS have all kinds of really fun plates. And I have a bunch of them, and they're really cute. I plan to play Let's Go Eevee when I finish this Fall Island. If I don't get around to it, I'll learn with Pokopia. Both good choices. This one's more important. I feel like I had another one, right? Hold on. Charger situation. Leah told me about the dessert Pokemon. Oh, nice. I know I have another charger here somewhere. Unless it's this one, and then I need to, yeah, I'll just do this. Come on, get in there already. Actually, this one, that one's not longer. I have all these USB chargers, if you're wondering. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Yeah, Swirlix is another one. Milcery and Alcremie are really cute too. Gen 8 had some cute Pokemon too. Oh yeah, the Yoshi one's really cute too. Let's see, this one, I have a Happy Home Designer one. Like the original Happy Home Designer, and then Yoshi. Oh, what the hell? Come on. That one's not working. What if... No, that one's too short. What is going on? I swear that one's plugged in. What the hell? Alright, whatever. background. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is a remnant of me working at Michael's for years and just being a pen hoarder. Hey, Duncan and Donut, welcome in. We're shiny hunting for Slakoth in Alpha Sapphire. All of these games here are the same file. I use Homebrew to copy the save. We're getting pretty close to odds now. Did I get muted again? Can you hear me now? It does sound more quiet. Does that sound better? Not getting much, if any, volume. Damn it. I just fixed that. Okay, good. I was like getting mad. I'm like, I literally just fixed that. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Alright, back to business. Now I can finally get my groove back after all of that shenanigans. Woof. Thank you, thank you. Alright, cool. Anyway, we're shiny hunting Slakoth. Full odds. I am like absolutely amazed that we haven't gotten a shiny from these four yet, because they're in an area that has like 1 in 500 odds or something like that. So it's like crazy we haven't gotten a shiny yet. But that's RNG, baby! Sometimes it's just mean. Okay, 2 Slakoth. Sneasel. How are you doing? Yeah, that is surprising. Exactly. I'm like, I haven't gotten a single shiny from these 4 games in like 2 full sessions, which is pretty crazy. Usually I get at least 1. Ooh, double Slakoth. I like seeing that. I hope that Shroomish here is going to give us good luck, or Breloom, or both of them. They're here for good luck, so... Come on, there we go. Oh yes, the last thing I got, shiny Talo, that I killed on accident. Whoops. We're getting up there, though. It's 4 o'clock already. I'll probably have to go at 5, so like we have an hour left in the stream. Which is a while, so that's good. One of my hunts, I think I went to like 11,000 encounters, so I have been through the gauntlet. I don't expect odds to mean anything. It's just kind of a goal to go towards. It's like, okay, well, we made it to odds. Now we'll make it to double odds. Because it's still RNG at the end of the day. Every time I see Spheal, it makes me happy. I love Spheal. And the fact that Spheal's shiny is pink slash purple, it makes it even better. I think all the shinies in this Friend Safari are pink or purple, so that's fun. Sneasel's bright pink, so that'll be very noticeable. And we have Lapras in this one as well. Spheal, Lapras, and Sneasel. I believe it's a Ice-type Friend Safari. That's one of the good things about having a bunch of 3DS consoles, is I can add myself and just get a bunch of Friend Safaris. Oh, there's a Smish! He's so round. Yeah, Spheal is spherical. He is spherical! Look at the baby. Lapras is great too. Yeah, I'm like, this is a good Friend Safari. I don't think I have any of those shiny on this save file, so it'd be great to get any of them. I do have shiny Spheals and Oras though, because obviously you can hunt for them in the wild. I did triple Dream Team quests, one with each starter as shiny, and I need to finish those up too. I can't remember what hunts I was on though. It's been so long. This is like a renaissance for me, because I used to shiny hunt a lot, and then I got sucked into New Horizons. But I want to get back into it so I don't get completely burnt out on New Horizons. Because I have a lot to do in that game too, but I don't want to just ruin the game for me. Yeah, it is fun. That's actually what this reclaim is for. When I was hunting for Shroomish, I believe it was on the file with Mudkip as the starter, I got a shiny Slakoth before getting Shroomish, and then I messed up the file and I lost that Slakoth, so that's why I'm reclaiming it in my main file. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it on my shiny hunting Instagram. It's also very fitting to hunt for pink-purple shinies in these games, because Slakoth is pink and purple, and it's shiny. That's me with Spiritfarer. I'm so close to finishing it. Might take a break after my current island to finish that. I feel you. Sometimes you just leave it, you're like, I'll get back to it later, and then later is, like, longer and longer, and you're like, I just need to finish that. I need closure. But yeah, this is definitely a closure hunt for me, and I'm probably never going to hunt in Petalburg Woods ever again, because I've gotten literally every shiny that you can get in this area other than Slakoth. I feel like I'll never come to Petalburg Woods ever again. I've spent way too much time hunting here. Way too much time hunting here. I feel like I have to like balance things more. I can't just invest my time into one thing all the time as an adult. I think I last played it in like late August. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's enough time for a break that you're like, okay, once I finish the island, I'm going to go back. But I definitely want to get back into shiny hunting again because I do love it a lot. It's fun, and especially now that I'm streaming, I feel like less alone with it. Although I probably will hunt a bit off stream just because, you know, this kind of a hunt, like, you phase a lot because Slakoth isn't the most common Pokemon in the area, even with the Repel trick. I still haven't beaten Scarlet or Violet either. Like, with Pokemon, it's just like, I'm overwhelmed with Pokemon. I just want to do what I want to do. I've given up feeling obligated to beat Pokemon games. Because it's too much. It's way too much. Alright, now that the normal mic's working again... I really feel that. I really like Arceus, but couldn't play much with my dizziness and headaches. Yeah. Yeah. Man. I don't know. I feel like old. I'm like, I don't really like the open roam free camera. But I also have like no sense of direction. I was playing Violet on call with my friend on Discord, and I literally couldn't find anything because I have no sense of direction. I usually just watch everyone play them instead. Yeah, I feel that. I'm kind of feeling it with Legends ZA, even though I know it's like, okay, this is where the franchise is now. At least, like, R puts the camera behind you, which I appreciate a lot, but I just am so bad with directions. Even if there's a map, I feel stupid because I can't find things. I can't find things in real life either. My dad actually took one of those DNA tests, and he had enough Neanderthal DNA to be bad at directions, and he passed that on to me. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I feel you, Leah. Ooh, triple Lapras, or quadruple Lapras. That's kind of fun. But it's just like, I miss the fixed camera kind of games because it was easier to navigate. Like, I'll literally turn around and I have no idea where the hell I am in the game. I am an old school kind of game person. I'm just not the type of gamer who would play Skyrim or anything like that. I would not be able to play that game. I have no sense of direction. I can't. That would confuse me too much. And it frustrates me because I don't want to be confused. Oh my god, I'm not the best with in real life maps either, especially the ones with topography. With my hubs loves Mac, who is a hiker. Oh yeah. Yeah, topography is really cool. But yeah, no, like maps in video games specifically just confuse me. I'm like, what does that even mean? That's too abstract. My brain can't comprehend what that direction means. I just bang my knee against the handle of the bathroom cabinet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a bruise there. Oh, ow. Ow. Pain. I'm sorry, Lizette, that sucks. I'm the navigator, the husband no, including in-game. I think I know directions, but I don't actually. Oh my god, yeah, I feel that. And Dunkin' and Donut, my partner's the same way, so you have to have one directionless person and one person with direction. Like, sometimes he'll ask me, I'm like, in the car, what direction we're going? I'm like, buddy, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm like, if you, I wish I could just, like, give him my brain for a moment. I use the GPS and tell him what it tells me. If I go off course, we're doing a little side quest. There you go. See, I have to use map like Apple or Google Maps when I'm walking places I haven't been to before. I can't drive. So, like, I literally have to follow that if I don't have the route memorized. I have a bunch of routes memorized, though. Like, I walk to my clinic by myself. I'll walk to, like, places to eat or whatever that's nearby. So, I do have a bunch of things memorized, but I feel we're sort of opposites attract. If I'm lacking, he seems to have the no, and vice versa. We're like that way with foods too, like pizza. I'm plain cheese, he's pepperoni, and most anything. That's really nice though, Duncan and Donut. Like that's what you want. I feel like I'm that way with my partner too. Like he's really good at directions and like other things and stuff. We definitely complement each other, and that's what you want, right? Opposites attract is a good thing because it helps both partners. I feel bad though because like I have never liked pizza, which is very unusual. Even as a kid, it just made me feel bad. Like I don't think I have any kind of like celiac or anything because wheat doesn't bother me, but for some reason, Italian food specifically, I feel we're never boring. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But he loves Italian food, and I'll like sacrifice my stomach sometimes because I'm like, okay, you eat things that I prefer sometimes, so I'll eat pizza for you. My husband and I are both boring and we're good at it. There you go. That's good. Until 3 years ago, my son refused to eat pizza. Yeah, what's really funny is my partner when he was young, he would refuse to eat like burgers and stuff, and then he's like, "What was wrong with me? This is good." But I was the weird kid that was like, I convinced kids in my class to get broccoli for a snack and like a snack platter of like vegetables and stuff. I mean, one man's boring and one man's interesting. But yeah, I was the kid that convinced other kids to eat their vegetables, so the teachers loved me. It was red sauce things. He's actually trying condiments and everything now. That's good. Did you just not like marinara, or? I mean, that makes sense. My cousin, who's like basically the exact same age as my partner, was the same way. He was very picky with food, and now he's eating all kinds of different things. It just took him longer. Sometimes it's a late bloomer thing. I feel that way about me and my hubs too, Lizette. Yeah. Like, you get to a point where you're so comfortable, they're like, oh well, we're just happy now. We're just chill. That's a good place to be at, though. If you can just be like, we're boring, whatever, that's probably a good sign. Not really sure why. Just suddenly he'll eat it, chili, etc. Huh. I mean, sometimes your taste buds just change over time. Like, as a kid, you have way more taste buds, and it was probably just, like, overwhelming. But as you get older, they get less sensitive, and then you can enjoy more things. I only have one food rule, really. Try it at least once a year. That's a good way of going about it. I have foods that I refuse to eat. Like, I am not a pickle person at all. I hate pickles. I don't really like any kind of fermented anything. I can't drink either, so. But that's like one of my few exceptions. I like most things. That's why I have that rule. Taste can change. Good one. Yeah, very good. The one thing that my partner turned me around on was root beer. I used to hate it because I grew up in a Mormon family and that was like the only soda they would drink other than like Sprite or whatever because it didn't have caffeine, like mug specifically. And then I had Barks and I was like, okay, you know what? I do like it. Slowly hides her pickles. Hey, more pickles for you. All right? That's how I think about it. Listen, if I don't like it, that means you get more. So, we spend a lot of weekends at home and just watch movies and spend time together. He doesn't drink, and I've quit drinking for a while now. Personally, as we're different, but that's really cute, Eliza. That's such a good place to be in. I'm very happy that you guys are like that. That's cute. I love that. Love that for you. I hate root beer. Can't stand the smell. Fair. I used to hate root beer too, but then I had Barks, and I was like, okay, I like this one better. I am not a mushroom person unless they are so tiny I can't feel the texture. Most fish are similar. Yeah, I feel you, Dunkin' and Donut. I'm the same way about mushrooms, but I can still, like, regardless of how small it is, the texture bothers me. I don't like mushrooms. I don't eat them. I have pet mushrooms like Shroomish. I can't eat pets. They're cute. Except when I was pregnant, I crave fish so bad in tiramisu. Yeah, that's an interesting thing about pregnancy. You get weird cravings. Picky about my root beer. I love the glass bottle root beer usually. Yeah, like the gourmet root beer is better. Like mug root beer, I will take occasionally, but I'm a Dr Pepper guy. Dr Pepper's my favorite, and everyone says, "Oh, they're basically the same thing." I'm like, "What are you talking about? They're so different. They are not the same." Like, I hate that places go like, it's like, "Oh, you don't have Dr Pepper? Would root beer be okay?" And I'm like, "No, it would not." Yeah, tiramisu is so good. I love anything with like coffee flavoring or like espresso. Speaking of, I should be drinking my coffee. Okay, there we go. Man, I'm going through so many repels. Mushrooms are too smooth, that's unnatural. I'm Coke through and through or Pepsi with real sugar. Yeah, the real sugar ones are always 20 times better. Like, real sugar Coke is so good. The corn syrup is just ugh. And I can't stand diet soda. I have a really strong sense of smell and taste, and I can taste the chemical of the fake sweetener, and it's horrible. Whoa, quadruple Slakoth. That was crazy. Wow, and it's two boys, two girls. That's nuts. I grew up on Barks because that's my mom's favorite, but I like A&W more. I love mixing it with cream soda sometimes. I don't drink much soda now, but I love a black cherry vanilla soda. Yeah, that's good stuff. Dude, cherry flavor? My favorite is like I used to like cherry was the ultimate, but then strawberry cream Dr Pepper came out. Oh my god. Mountain Dew for me usually. Give me that radioactive green. But I can drink most root beer, can deal with Dr. Pepper, prefer cherry Coke or Pepsi if it's a dark pop, but don't care for cherry Dr. Pepper. Interesting. Yeah, that's fair. I think I like cherry Pepsi more than cherry Coke, but I generally like Coke better than Pepsi. It depends on the flavor. When I'm feeling spicy, vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke's really good too. I actually have a soda stream, and we'll get like Torani syrups. So I'll make my own custom flavors. And I think recently they came out with the orange Coke. Orange Coke is so good. I think it was like orange cream or something like that. But I get like the Torani orange syrup and put it with like the generic cola or the Pepsi. It's so good. I used to be a big Dr. Pepper girl, but I don't know if I could drink it now. It might be too sweet. Yeah, I feel that. It can be pretty sweet. I found from like the fountains are a little bit less sweet than the cans. I don't know. It depends on like what fountain you go to though, because obviously those machines you have to program or whatever. We have a bunch of soda shops here, so any syrups you can think of, you can get it. Oh yeah. Do you have like swig or whatever? I've heard tales of those things. But like there's this little chef store kind of close to where we live, so we'll just buy the bottles of Torani syrup, and my partner will put it into coffee or whatever else, or soda. But I usually make my own soda because, like, for a while we would get the cans and stuff, but it's such a pain. We're on the third floor of a condo, so any way we can avoid like bringing heavy stuff up the stairs, and it's like much more fun. Swig, quench it, twisted sugar. Oh my god. Fits. Oh yeah. When I started my Forever Island in October 2023, so like 2 years ago now, we went down to St. Louis because there was a 18th century themed ball that I got tickets to, and powdered wig, everything. It was so fun. But we went to Fitz a couple times because it was near our hotel. Oh man, when the fountain pop is set up correctly with the syrup to carb ratio, it hits fire. Yeah, exactly. It depends on, like, you find that one place that has the best combination, like, the carbonation to syrup ratio. That's the nice thing about the SodaStream is I can control that. Because you literally have control of how much carbonation and how much syrup you put in. McD has a specific only to them mix of carb soda to carbonation for Coke. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't get Coke a lot when I go to McDonald's. I usually just go for the Dr. Pepper because I'm a Dr. Pepper boy, but yeah. I know that they have, like, exclusives like that, which makes sense. Ooh, we got triple Lapras. But yeah, like, it really depends on the ratio, because some of it's really good, some of it's too much. Lots of cookie shops. Oh, yeah. You mentioned that your husband looks like a typical, stereotypical Mormon guy, so I can understand all of that happening. Well, see, Lizette? You can get your fix like that, yeah. I'm more of a cake guy. Like, I prefer cake in general. I love cookies too, but I don't have them very often. It's not the same, Leah! We need more things here, so I don't have to go to Pit. Place is scary to drive. Yeah. I have a lot of places around me, but I'm in a pretty busy area that's, like, right near a light rail station, and it's getting more and more stuff all the time. Like, we have a ton of Asian places and a ton of really good Mexican places, and I feel spoiled. Like, there's a drive-through here that has authentic Mexican food, and it's open until, like, midnight, and we can get, like, authentic tacos. So good. I ordered cookies from Leah. Yeah. Leah is the cookie master. That reminds me, I wanted to get a pumpkin spice cake. Ooh, pumpkin spice cake sounds good. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season for the spice. I love pumpkin spice stuff. I want to order like 2 dozen of the peanut butter cookies. Ooh. That, you're speaking my partner's language. He loves peanut butter. I mean, so does my dad. They're very alike in their taste that way. It's really funny. It's like, I could see it's like, yeah. But peanut butter cookies are good. That was always my favorite to make when I worked there. It was so good with their cream cheese frosting. Oh god, say no more. Cream cheese frosting? Hell yes. So good. I'm not a big fan of frosting, but cream cheese frosting slaps. Truly so good. My favorite kind of cake is definitely chocolate lava cake. I love chocolate lava cake. I'm a big fan of dark chocolate. That and carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Those are my two favorites. One year he had the cream cheese, the bagels, the muffins, the creamer, pre-made coffee, bread loaf, the syrup. Uh, Chocolate cream cheese frosting? Oh my god, Leah. Now I need that. That sounds so good. Yes, the chocolate oozing out. I love dark chocolate anything. Same. Uh, now I just want to just get just a bar of dark chocolate and just eat it. That sounds so good. Just like the highest cacao percentage I can get, just munch on it. Although I am getting my chocolate fix with my mocha, which I should be drinking more of. It's just been sitting here, I've been so focused. I like almond cake with milk chocolate ice ring, or chocolate angel food cake. Oh, so good. Both sound amazing. Y'all are making me hungry. See, what other cakes do I like? It's mostly carrot cake and chocolate lava cake. I like all like oh, red velvet's really good too. Red velvet's good. Like most of my birthdays growing up, I would get carrot cake for my birthday because I love carrot cake. So it's a special cake for me. It's like a birthday cake. Yeah, the food chats. Oh my god. Here, let's get everybody hungry. It's hungry time. Ooh, I didn't think I've had chocolate angel food before. Yeah, I haven't either. The best I ever had my mom made though, it was like puff pastry crush, sweet cream cheese, whipped cream filling, and pistachio pudding on top. Oh my god. Ice cream cakes are great too. All of it's all so good. Dang it. I could probably easily convince my partner. There's like this little bakery, like a Parisian bakery. I want to get like some donuts. Marble cake with a chocolate frosting. This year for my birthday, I made yellow cake with a chocolate cream cheese filling. Sounds so good. Oh my god. Not the food talk. Now I'm like, all I can think about is food. Chocolate angel food. Oop. Here, hold on. I'm getting distracted from the hunting. Oh my god. Chocolate angel food is just so heavenly, fluffy, and light. I had an adopted grandma who made it. Ooh, homemade especially. Like, listen, homemade especially, that's the good stuff. And especially if it's like somebody who's been making it for a long time, top tier. Grandma cakes are top tier. You can quote me on that. Oh, dessert food. Oh, man. Yeah, chocolate angel food cake. I am very I am very interested in this. I need to try that. That sounds good. Now I want to make a cookie for later. Yeah, I feel that. Cookies are nice cuz they're smaller. I find like if I have a slice of cake, I can't eat anything else for a while. My stepdad, when she passed, kind of kept some recipes. Oh. My favorite this time of year is this chocolate peanut butter chip one, kind of like Reese's in a cookie. Oh, oh my God! Say no more. That's so good. I love Reese's peanut butter cups. Big fan. Big fan. I got these, my partner got this for me recently, but they just made, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but with Oreo. It was just a little bit creamier. It didn't really taste much like the Oreos, but it was pretty good. I wouldn't have it again, but it was pretty good. I think there was this, I can't remember exactly what one it was, but it's like, oh yeah, Pop-Tarts. Somebody's like, my favorite hobby at the grocery store is to go in the Pop-Tart aisle to see what those freaks are doing. Correct me up. My mom did those, the Hershey peanut butter blossoms, my fave, hopscotches, chocolate crinkles, 7-layer. Just, this was her time of the year. I wish I was half the baker. Oh, wow. I saw those. I'm glad I wasn't missing match on much. The Reese's Cup with the Oreo bits looked tasty. It was okay. It wasn't really Oreo bits, per se. It was just, cream flavoring. They're like half Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and then the bottom half was white. So it wasn't really with bits. It was just kind of a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup with a little bit of Oreo cream, and you could barely taste it. So it was kind of disappointing, but it tasted fine. My hubs loves chocolate crinkles for Christmas. Oh yeah, those are good. Oh, I'm reminded of my other favorite cookie, Snickerdoodles. I had a friend in elementary school whose mom would make fresh Snickerdoodles, and they are so good. Like, fresh out the oven Snickerdoodles. Heavenly. Still listening but stepping away, cutting potatoes. No worries, Dunkin' and Donut. You gotta do the cooking. Oh yeah, Snickerdoodles are god tier cookies. So good. Yes. Snickerdoodles, like, oatmeal raisin and Snickerdoodles are my two ultimate favorites. Bonbons. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good too. Coated in chocolate and a little beeswax to keep it firm. Ooh, yummy. Very yummy. Does this one... Man, we are going through these encounters, though. I'm eating a potato in tater tot form in a chili tot bowl. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, pumpkin spice snickerdoodles sound really good, Leah. Made them for my aunt a few days ago, but made a pumpkin spice sugar just to see if they tasted better. That's hilarious. But so, that sounds really, really good. I mean, cinnamon and sugar plus pumpkin spice, just, it works. It's just like nutmeg and stuff, right? I know people get like weirded out when there's no pumpkin in pumpkin spice, but it's the spices for pumpkin pie. I've known this forever. It's not meant to taste like pumpkin. I'm not even halfway through it and I'm already full. Felt that. I tend to eat things in like half. Pumpkin spice stick noodle. I need that. I should find a recipe and actually make cookies from scratch. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we're getting to the last 40-ish minutes of the stream. Or no, 20-ish minutes. I was inspired by one of my in-real-life besties that does a baking blog. I got her email and it made me want to put my own spin on it. Oh, nice. That's fun. I like that a lot. Baking is a lot of fun. I used to do that more when I was a kid, but I should do that. Now that I'm in between jobs for a minute. I should start baking for fun. The funny thing is, so my best friend growing up, she's allergic to dairy, like straight up allergic to it, needs an EpiPen. So I would bake a lot at her house and she would do a lot of non-dairy recipes, so I got introduced to baking through that a little bit. Also by my grandma, because she would bake too. She taught me how to make pie crust and stuff, but I've done a lot of baking in my time. I just haven't done it in a long time. I've been trying to decide what I want to do after the holidays to still get orders. Maybe experiment, do some regular bread. Yeah, regular bread would be good. Oh no, Lizette, the food coma. I feel you. Food comas are real. I have a pretty bad stomach because of, like, past meds, so I don't eat a lot of the time. I haven't had a food coma proper in a while. But I have been there. Oh my god, finally! Yo! Shiny Sneasel! Finally! Good god. There's something. Oh, you can see the normal Sneasel on the other, Here, let me get my camera down here. Yes! Finally. I'm gonna put you to sleep. Look at that pink Sneasel! Yay! Not my target, but I'll take any shiny I can get. I was just starting to think, wow, we won't get a shiny this stream. And it came on the pink 2DS too. Let's go! Nope, nope. Okay. False swipe. That will get it down to 1 HP. And it's asleep, so there's no way it won't get into the ball this time. I always give my shinies luxury balls. Yeah, it did know. That's hilarious. Let's go! Oops, I meant to do... There we go. What should we name her? I'm gonna name her Petal. That just feels right. She looks like a petal. Yeah, I was literally just thinking in my brain, we're not gonna get a single shiny, are we? Let me save. And then I'll put her out front. Yeah, she's adorable. Let's put her out front. And then we'll do an encounter with her. Normal Spheal. Shiny Petal the Sneasel. So sick. Alright, cool. We got a shiny this stream. Let's go. And now I'm going to back up my saves on these ones so we can continue on. Probably going to put all of my... oh, damn it. Well, we get to see Petal again. Normal Lapras. Shiny Petal, the Sneasel. Slay indeed. That was actually the one I wanted the most, because I do like Lapras and Spheal. Whenever that loading screen comes up, it makes me think of bananas and Donkey Kong. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it's meant to be like grass flying up in the screen. Alright, let me put my stuff away here, because I have a couple of, Actually, I don't want to do deposit. I want to organize boxes. Here we go. We're going to put Petal. That's full odds. Where is... See, look at all these breeders that I've been setting up for Masuda method in this game. It's ridiculous. And then I have Wonder Trade ones. I should redo that. Eggs. Where are all my... here's the Friend Safari ones. So II is also Friend Safari. Shout out if you know who II is. Yay for a shiny, even if it's not the shiny. Yes, exactly. At least we got something, because I was like, these games are so cooked. We've been doing this for so long. Like, how haven't we gotten one yet? And then there is Petal. She's so cute. I'm so glad that she came. I was starting to get worried. You are also Friend Safari. But you were before II. There we go. Now I'm going to save. Go back into the Safari. You can see all my Safaris here too. I have a bunch of them. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. That's as close as I'm going to get. So you can see all of me, because I have all of my consoles on the same file, but this is the one I was doing, the Ice Safari. Dark has Absol. Let's do that one now. Alright, and now I'm going to save. And then we're going to back up this cartridge's save, and then put it on the other cartridges. I can show you how that works. Under here, I have... This one's broken, but I use it for, homebrew. So, I have, like, different washi tape on the back of each cartridge so I can tell them apart. Cubic Ninja is one of the games you can use as an exploit. I have 3 copies of it for some reason. This is also how I would hack New Leaf. I would export my save file this way. And then it reads the corrupted data from the QR code and loads into Homebrew. There we go. Here, I'll move this up a little bit. And then we're going to put X in. There we go. And then export to me. Yep, that's the one. Oh, it didn't crash. God bless. Sometimes it crashes. Yes, yes. Behind the scenes. And this is how I have the same save on all of those. I literally just copy the same save onto my different cartridges. So now we have the next cartridge. Put that guy in, do the same thing, go to the JK save manager. And then we're going to import the save we just saved on there. And now it's the same save. But yeah, that's how I have the same save on all of the different cartridges. It's a nice little end to the stream. There we go. Wow, Homebrew is behaving today. Sometimes it crashes. This is the last one we need to update, and they'll all be in the exact same place because it's the same save. Wow. All 4. And I would do the same thing with those cartridges if I get a shiny. I always wondered how people did stuff like that. Yeah, with the 3DS, it's pretty much just because of Homebrew. You can do the same thing with DS cartridges, because you can have a DS save manager in this game as well. Homebrew knows we're watching. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I better not screw up this time. But as soon as this idiot is alone, I'm going to make it terrible. Alright. Let me move my camera back up. We'll go for like 10 more minutes. But hey, at least we got one shiny. Now the games are no longer cooked. Hopefully we can get an Absol at some point. That'd be cool. But yep, exact same file. And they're going to be in the exact same position. Check it out. Alright. There we go. Ooh, 3 Absols. That's pretty good luck. Alright, now that it's been 11 minutes since encounters up here, let's do these for a little bit. There we go. Some balance is restored to the world. I really need to do some dream addresses for inspo tonight. I'm struggling. Yeah, I feel you, Leah. I have too many ideas, but that also means I'm working on 3 islands at the same time. I have a bajillion ideas I'm trying to rein in. Like, I came up with another idea. God, I feel that, Lizette. Oh, I also posted the dream tour of that island I sent to you. The sweets one. Oh, nice. If you want, you can send that to me in DMs. I'll definitely watch that. That's awesome. What would you guys think about like a Friday stream? Because that's the Animal Crossing streams. Would you guys want to see like a dream address tour, like a just stream with all of my dream addresses slash requests for dream addresses? Would you guys be interested in that? Because I would love to do that. You can listen to me say the word level half 1,000 times. I feel that. An actual kidcore island inspired by the nursery rhymes my youngest loves. Oh, Moonbug, that's such a cute name. Oh yeah, cool, good, because I want to do a Dream Address live stream. Yeah, well, we can do that. I might have to postpone the live stream a bit on Friday because we're having our alarms checked, and it might go into stream time a little bit. So I will definitely post a community post if I need to postpone the live stream, but I might have to make it a little bit later. Because they're supposed to be testing the alarm starting at like 9 a.m. I did not register you saying little at all, Leah. That's hilarious. It's like going to an island that's whatever kind of theme that's cute, and the word cute just loses all meaning, but you're like, no, I didn't register you saying it that much, and then you count and you're like, oh god. Ooh, two Slakoth. Anytime I see multiple Slakoths, I'm just like side-eyeing, like, why aren't one of you pink? Come on, pink one. Shiny Poniard would be sick too. I think I already have one, but I like Shiny Poniard. Alright, 6 more minutes. I might, not do Friend Safari for a minute and just focus on the actual hunt. That way, we can get as many encounters in as possible. I probably said it every other word at some points, but I'm glad it wasn't too noticeable. Yeah. Need to go back and finish doing interiors on my bunny island. I'm halfway through them. Interiors feel like more of a chore than exterior building does. It's just like, oh man, now I have to do so many things. That's like the one I try not to save it for last anymore because I used to do that all the time, and then at the end of my island I just didn't want to finish it. I'll probably do HHP as the stream one week too. On either Gavotte or Fantasia. How many islands are you working on right now, Lizette? Because I know you have multiple consoles. Truly. There's only so many ways to change the layout of a square room. Yeah, exactly. Villagers' houses are hard because there's, like, not much space. And there's only so many ways to make it different. I had a lot of fun with Java's interiors because I didn't have to make it, like, super modern looking. That was me with the last island. I just lost all the steam and had to do interiors and finish HHP. Yeah, finishing HHP is, like, the biggest chore when you just want to finish it. You're like, oh my god, another facility, why? I might do some HHP on my, like, Forever Island, like, seriously, because it is really fun. Like, it's a fun side game. But, like, having to speed run through it sucks. But that'd be a fun stream because, you know, at the end it's always funny to see the houses, like, barely finished. It kills me. Like, don't get me wrong, I adore HHP and what it did for the game, and the fact that we can actually change our villagers' houses. But sometimes, you know, you'd go through it multiple times, and you're like, God, I'm over this. Currently working on 4, the City Core, the Fall, the Wolf, and my Switch 2 one. I have one I can open at any time, Beige Core, but I'm ignoring it. Yeah, I usually work on 4 max, including my Forever Island. So I have like 3 that are Dream Address ones. I wish I had the availability for another Switch for Forever Island. One of my islands I got to 100 homes on, which is wild to me now. Oh wow, 100 homes is crazy. That's one of the ways I'm not resetting my Forever Island. I'm literally trying to do every single villager as a vacation home because I'm insane and I have all of the amiibos, so I can do it. Same with getting all of their photos. I'm like trying to completionist that island. Leah told me not to start one until I finish one, so I gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta finish one. That's what I tend to do. The only exception being that, you know, I finished Java, but I also don't want to do Summer Islands right now because it's past summer and I've done way too many of them. So Heron is on the bench for a while. I put it on a Switch Lite. So it's not gone, it's just in storage. That was right after HHP came out when I did that. I got really into it. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, when it's the newest thing in the game, and it's novel, of course you're gonna get up to a lot of houses. But, like, once you start making multiple dream addresses, and you have to do it every time to redecorate your villagers' homes, it gets so stale. But immediately, like, when it first comes out, of course you want to play it a lot. Makes total sense. Alright, it's just about time to go, but I'm gonna do one more set of encounters. Oh, Dunkin' and Donut, I'm so sorry. We're just about to end, but welcome back. I gotta go because my partner's gonna be getting home from work soon. Alright. We got a shiny earlier. I can show you the shiny. It wasn't in these games, though. I put one of my islands on my husband's Switch, trying to get back to that one next year, hopefully. Yeah, I feel you. Lol, I thought it looked time you said you'd be done, but that's okay. Yeah, no worries. I will show everyone the shiny we got, though. We got a shiny in the Friend Safari. It was on this game. There we go. But yeah, I'll show you the shiny we got. Let me pause my counter because we're done right now. Ooh, Neapolitan theme sounds fun. Oops. Get a random encounter. Hurry up, I want to show off my shiny. Okay, let's get her out. Here's Petal. We got a shiny Sneasel. That was the one I tried Grandma Core and wasn't feeling it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, if you have struggles with an in real life grandma, that would be hard. Alright. What if we get a normal Sneasel? That'd be funny. She is pretty. I love Petal so much. Alright, let's get her into an encounter. Normal Sneasel, for comparison. And then we have Petal, the shiny Sneasel. So cool. I love that we get the comparison. Pretty Petal. Look at that. The shiny versus the normal right next to each other. And they're both girls, too. But yeah, there's Petal. That's the one we got today. I'm gonna get her in a Mii, just because Pokemon and Mii is fun. Let's have Antoinette come out here and scare off this Sneasel. My beautiful shiny Talonflame. I got her from Masuda Method, I believe. Just for fun. Let's do some Mii. How do I switch Pokemon again? Oh, there we go. There she is. Oh, she's so cute. Hi, girly. Here, let's give you some food. Do I have... I'll just give her the chocolate one. Oh, adorable. Look at her. She's so cute. Alright. We actually got a shiny today, so that's good. How do I quit? Oh, there we go. Anyway. Yeah, they look so angry, but she's adorable. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be doing another stream on Friday. Probably a little bit later than usual, because I'm going to be having my alarms checked at my condo complex. Thank you so much for coming, Leah. Thank you, Lizette. Thank you, Duncan and Donut. It's a lot of fun having you here, and I'm so glad we at least got one shiny, even if it wasn't full odds. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, guys. I will be streaming again probably a little bit later on Friday, and then next Tuesday as well. We'll be going back to this hunt on Tuesday.